A short time ago, the United States military began major combat operations in Iran.
Ladies and gentlemen, the whole Middle East is at war. But then again, the world is at war, frequently, actually almost always. Ever since we began recording history, and even before that, there have always been moments where people didn't just disagree, they refused to coexist. It stopped being, let's solve this, and became, we cannot solve this, so I must destroy you. And that is deeply disturbing. So let's go back when it was just fists. One person could hurt one person, maybe end one person. Then came the bow and arrow. Now one person could strike many from a distance. Then came guns. You didn't even need to see your enemy anymore. Then automatic weapons, then missiles, then bombs, then aircrafts flying over cities, dropping destruction from the sky. Not just soldiers anymore, people. And then everything changed. At the end of World War II, humanity created something it could never take back: nuclear weapons. Used for the first time in atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. In seconds, entire cities were changed forever. Not just buildings, but lives, families, future. And it didn't stop there. From kilotons to megatons, from bombs to missiles that cross continents, today, one decision, one button can affect millions. Think about that. The fate of entire cities sometimes rests on a few individuals, on their judgment, their emotions, their decisions. That's not just power, that's fragility. So why does this keep happening? Sometimes resources, I want what you have. Sometimes beliefs, I believe I am right. Sometimes fear, the harder I pull, the safer I feel. But when both sides think that way, conflict becomes inevitable. In science, when we disagree, we gather more evidence, we test, we learn, we resolve. But in war, disagreement often leads to destruction. War often begins with pride, but ends with loss. Not just soldiers, but ordinary people, caught in decisions they never made. So we have to ask ourselves, if our ability to destroy keeps growing, why doesn't our ability to understand grow with it? Because maybe the future of humanity doesn't depend on stronger weapons, but on better choices. We have mastered the power to destroy. But the real question is, have we learned how to live together?